everyone. I have two babies right here. I want to do a chat and a change. But before I start chatting, so the topic of this whole video is going to be about that Cosmopolitan article and the reel and the comments that went along with that reel and like my take on it and stuff like that. But before we get started on that, I just wanted to show the two babies I have and what I'm doing and what is about to happen. So I'm changing this little, so this is a, what is it called again? This is like a really old doll. And I found it at a thrift store. It's like a factory made doll, of course. It's an older doll. I remember them from like when I was little and like my mom was little. So she's a super old doll. Okay, she's super old. And I saw her at the thrift store. She was like $5 and I had to get her. And my whole thing was getting her and putting her on a cloth body. So I did go ahead and put her on a cloth body. She's on a cloth body. I took her apart. I had to go get a plumbing part so that way her head could fit inside. But that is that. She doesn't have a name yet, just because I haven't figured out. Oh, wait, no. Actually, I lied. I did think about a name. I decided to call her Winifred. No middle name. She's going to go by Winnie. So this is little Winifred. Little Winnie. So I'm going to change her into a cute little Kate Quinn newborn outfit set that I have that I thought would be really cute. So I'm going to change her into this cute little outfit set that I have. I just thought would be really adorable. But I'll probably change her first. And then this, you guys know, is Tegan. And I love, this is Chased by Bonnie Brown. And lately, I just don't see a girl anymore. So Tegan is about to change back into a boy. And I have named him Hutton Zyre. So it's Hutton and Zyre is Zyre. So that's what is, I think that's how I spelled it. If that's not how I spelled it, I'm going to put it somewhere where you can see where it's spelled. So his name is Hutton, his goon little Huddy. So I want to go ahead and change him into this cute little outfit that I got from Carter's when I was with Tori. It's a little beach set with little shorts that match. So I want to go ahead and change him into that. I'm going to have to change his diaper too because the diaper he's currently wearing is not going to fit with these shorts. So I'm going to go ahead and change. I'm going to move him out of the way. So I'm going to lay her down and I'm going to go ahead and change her. Like I said, her name is going to be Winifred, little Winnie. Probably going to mostly go by Winnie just because it's a cute name. But anyways, so Cosmopolitan recently released a article and a reel on their Instagram about reborns and about collectors, and I see what they were trying to do. Like, I do see what the article was trying to do. The article was, trying to kind of spread light about us, but in a way it really didn't, because I feel like they just touched on the subjects really lightly, and they also just talked about like all the fighting that goes on in the community and like what disagreements we have as collectors and like artists and stuff, like how it's weird that some of the people breastfeed their dolls, and how reborn moms are stealing real baby formula and real baby clothes from like real babies and blah 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 blah. And I can't, because it's just kind of ridiculous to me that they tried. I will say they tried, but they didn't do it right, obviously, because they painted a very weird picture to me, and they didn't really spend much time on like anything. They kind of jumped around to everything. They were like, oh, they're stealing, baby formula and stuff, and then like the next thing was, oh, they were doing this, and it's like it kind of just jumped around, and it didn't really touch on much of, it kind of just spent like a couple minutes on each little topic, and it didn't work. To me, it just didn't work. it didn't work. And then like the reel that they posted, it was like, why are the reborn mommies fighting? And so then the comments on that is what I think got me the most, because, you know, if you're coming into the community and you see this reel and then you see all these comments, you're kind of like, what in the world? Like, that these people are crazy. Like, I'm gonna go ahead and post, show some screenshots, because I went ahead and took a couple screenshots of the comments that I wanted to talk about, because I just couldn't let it go, of course. But like, there's like some of them that were like, this one I want to talk about because personally, let me just read the comment first. It says, the cost of living is already high and baby supplies are not cheap, and I seriously hope these people are not using real diapers and real products for their babies. Sorry about that. My boyfriend definitely just called me and interrupted. So, anyways, the comment, saying that we like, so personally, I know that we, like, there are probably collectors that are, you know, buying stuff, and, oh, this is cute on her, and it fits her perfectly. Fits perfectly. There are probably collectors that do, you know, buy real formula and stuff. I don't. I use baby lotion or fabric softener. So I use lotion, like I have like a coconut lotion, and it's got that tint, you know, it's got like kind of brownie. So that's what I, you know, it's kind of like this color in a way. So that's what I use, or I'll use fabric softener because I'm going to use the fabric softener anyways, and it smells good. So I use it for my clothes, you know, when I'm done. But then they're not talking about diapers and stuff. I have packs of these, Hello Bello diapers. I think they're Hello Bello. I got them for $3. They were on clearance, and I've only used maybe 3. And most of the time, like this diaper, when I put it on him, after I'm done, it won't be dirty, so I'll just put it back in the pack. Like, we're not actually taking stuff from real children, and I don't think, and, you know, I feel like we are helping, I'm gonna move her out the way. We're helping companies, you know, keep their quota, because to be honest, if you look at it, not a lot of people are having babies nowadays. Like, the birth rate's actually gone way down. But yeah, no, I'm not, like, it's probably like a good maybe like 2% of the community, and none of us like using the real formula anyways, because we know it molds, and we like to use our bottles as props and stuff like that. So it's like, no, we're not actually using, you know, as we're not actually using any of the real product. Like you can go ahead and say that we are, but we're actually not. And I don't know, that just, I feel like if they don't do their research and they just think because they jumped on this thing, and, you know, they're like, oh yeah, no, they're so bad, they're like using real baby stuff, and they're taking it from like all these real babies. It's like, we know as collectors that these diapers, like if we buy 1 pack of diapers, it's going to last us forever, because he's not actually going to use the diaper, you know, he's not actually going to go inside this diaper. It's still going to be nice and dry. Like, he's not going to poop in it, he's not going to pee in it. Like, it's going to be dry. I can use it forever. And then a lot of them were like, seek treatment, mental illness, rebranding is niche, this shouldn't even be discussed, these people have mental issues and need help, this is disgusting, like, these dolls are creepy, seek help, this and that. And like, of course, they see a real video and they don't go read the article, which if you read the article anyways, it didn't really, I don't know, the article to me just didn't really address, like, and make us look any better, because they always make it look like we're crazy. And like, personally for me, I have my dolls as I really love the art, but I also have and struggle with anxiety and depression. and I really love being able to have these dolls. And, you know, I've made great friendships with these dolls. I've met some of my best friends on here. You guys know me and Tori, like, hang out with each other all the time. She's one of my best friends. You know, me and her, I go and hang out with her and her children. I'm an aunt to her children. Like, me and her, you know, we met through the dolls. There's my friend Leslie, who, you know, she's amazing. I love her and her son. I haven't met either of them, but they're amazing, and I can't wait to meet her one day. There's my friend Maddie, who, you know, I've known for a while too, and I can't wait to meet her one day. You know, it's like this community has brought a lot, and it has done a lot for a lot of us, because without this community, some of us just wouldn't have these friendships that we've made. And it kind of brings us closer together. And I feel like this article kind of does that in a way. It brings a lot of us closer together because we want to stand up and go, this isn't, you know, don't paint us in this light, and don't paint us and don't think that we're crazy just because we collect realistically painted dolls. I'm sorry, like, yes, I collect realistically painted dolls, but I love it. I take my dolls out, as you guys can see on my channel. I take them out. I love taking them out because it's just a fun thing to do to me. And usually when I take them out, people think they're amazing. They think, oh, it's so cool that you have like a realistic doll, blah, blah, blah. But I don't think that, like, I don't, like, the Cosmo article I read it, it was okay, but I feel like it needed more, and it needed to stop focusing on the issues in our community, because it's just focusing on like all the issues in the community instead of actually like painting it like, oh, these women, you know, even though they are, you know, people who can't have kids, or people who have lost babies, or, you know, they just love the art form, you know, it didn't paint, it just made it like, oh, they're just fighting, they're just nothing but drama, this whole community is nothing but drama, they're just crazy drama filled women. And it's like, no, this community is so much more than that. And I wish other people would see that we are so much more than just what this article shows. And nobody's going to do their research. We know nobody's going to do their research. So that's why I will continue to collect, and I'll continue to take my babies out. And I love taking them out and educating people. Because a couple months ago, the fair was in town where I live, and I took one of my dolls with me, and I was baby wearing him, and the lady was like, oh, hurry up, sweetie, because like it gets loud right now, because they were like doing like some kind of loud like monster truck type thing right next to where the bathroom was, and she's like, oh, so it doesn't hurt the baby's ears. And so like I like was like, you know, taking my time, and she's like, oh, come on, the baby. And I was like, no, don't worry about it. And she's like, huh? And I was like, it's just a doll. And she's like, was amazed that it was just a doll. And we sat there talking with her for a good 20 minutes about like what I have for, like, you know, I have anxiety and depression, and it's really good, blah blah blah, it's weighted, they're heavy. And she said how she works with a women's shelter, like she has like a women's shelter where she takes care of like battered women, and how like this would be really cool for some of the women who've like, you know, this would be a good coping mechanism for them to have, was a reborn. That way they could, you know, have a doll and be able to have a stress relief. And I was like, oh yeah, no, this would be like perfect, like reborns would be perfect for these women, you know, and this and that. And so like I love being able to go out and do stuff like that, because not everybody thinks we're crazy, and we shouldn't let this article bring us down, and we shouldn't be going out and bashing the people who were in the article who said, yes, let me do this interview, because all they did was answer questions and talk to this interview person. They didn't know what was about to happen. They didn't know what she was doing and how she was going to spin it, because when you do an interview, you don't know how they're going to spin it. You know, you just answer the questions and go along with it. Like, so I think it's really wrong that people are like going and attacking everybody, because I don't think anybody should be attacked, because they didn't know. They just thought it was, you know, they're like, oh yeah, let me shed some light on the reborn community and what we are. And of course, attacked because they twisted it and whatever. But that's my 2 cents. I feel like this is everywhere because I'm everywhere, but I changed him. So this is little Hutton, Mr. Hutton Zaire now. Isn't he just the cutest? And this outfit is so perfect. I'm so glad I bought this outfit at Carter's that day with Tori. Like, it is the cutest, and he just pulls it off. So here's my little Hutton Zaire, all pretty and ready for summer. And it is sunny and raining outside, but we're gonna leave it because I live in Florida, and that's just what happens. It's sunny and rainy outside. But thank you guys for watching. I'm gonna try to get some more videos together and get some uploaded. So yeah, but thanks for watching, and we'll see you guys next time. Bye.